Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Budsy bottle and the wand dab of the day. Hello, everybody. Today is Friday. Well, as you know, I always ask everybody, if you enjoy this video, please join the family, become part of the Senior Stoner family, subscribe. As well, send a like my way, and comments are always appreciated. Do you have boundaries in your life? Have you set boundaries? Do you know that boundaries are incredibly important to have? And it's important to set them. And it's not selfish. What do you think of that? You can't be all things or do all things for all people. You got limits. Otherwise, it can become a health hazard for you. Okay? Boundaries come into play with people you love, not people you don't love. All right, boundaries are there to make life more enjoyable. Boundaries are there to make you more self-aware. Boundaries are there so that you recognize your needs and your feelings, and they're not tied to any person or your environment. Creating your own limitations is a self-aware act and incredibly beneficial for the human people. To set a boundary for you is really to recognize the separation between thoughts and feelings of others. Boundaries are not barriers or walls. They become your friend and partner because boundaries truly allow us to recharge. They allow us to be more respectful of our own needs. If you don't set a limit, others are going to set the limit for you or on you. You must also remember that it's important to be aware of others' boundaries. You'll take better care of yourself if you set some boundaries. That's right. Boundaries help us prioritize our well-being. Plain fact, not selfish. And it's not selfish to take care of yourself and your needs while considering others. In fact, it'll make you more effective at helping other people if you set some limits. You'll become less stressed if you've got some boundaries. Because constantly allowing the needs of others to dictate your behavior is exhausting. Because everyone has problems. Now, I've been the guy. I was the guy. And I got called until 2 a.m. every single night of the week, in addition to regular daytime work or going out to dinner with clients. And so it pushed and it put stress on me. And my psychological resources got drained because of it. I had not established limits. So I opened myself up, in fact, and took the risk on at that point in my life of other people's problems in addition to my own. And it became so bad that I started ignoring my own problems and focusing on other people's problems. So a reasonable boundary is extremely important. And remember, it's there so you don't take on unreasonable amount of stress. You'll become a better communicator with boundaries. Boundaries help you really establish limits and state what you can or cannot tolerate. It lets you become clear and concise. Boundaries express our needs and allow us to be transparent, because that boundary is an element of good communication, in fact. By setting a boundary, you understand your limits and you anticipate and expect that other people will respect them. And you'll start trusting people more once you've got your boundaries set. Because people worry that they'll hurt or upset people by setting limits or boundaries. And for many, think of it, love and approval are often tied to pleasing others, and setting limits means you're taking a risk that will not be loved or accepted. So, by actually doing it, by engaging in this type of behavior, you're actually acting out of a place of control or fear. Expressing limitations to others means you're trusting them to handle those emotions you're conveying. And you know what that trust means? More relationships. That's right. And you're going to become less angry at people. Because when you set boundaries, you will have less invasion. You will be less aggressive. You'll turn into assertive instead of aggressive. And assertive means you're reasonable and direct without force. So, you've learned very possibly how to say no as part of setting boundaries. No is a very small word, but it's very powerful. It's a very basic way of establishing boundaries. And it's important. It's important because what you need to remember is that two-letter word can help you overcome habits that weren't for you. Habits that didn't let you end up doing the things you want to do. Because that's the point. Because you want to have a limitation, let's say, of unnecessary obligations. And you want to limit yourself. And you want to have boundaries. And you want to open up the possibility of life-changing benefits because of these boundaries. They're going to demand nothing of you. They're going to help you. The boundaries are going to help you respond more effectively in life to all the stresses that happen during the day. And you're going to become a more understanding person if you set boundaries. One of the most important things is, believe it or not, once you're compassionate to yourself about what you can tolerate, you'll be better able to express things to other people. You'll have a more fulfilling life, a warmer personality, and better relationships. All because you set some boundaries for yourself with others. Wow, isn't that important to set boundaries? As always, if you enjoyed the talk, hit that subscribe button, join the family. I'm going to throw some diamonds into my wand because I'm really enjoying it with my Puffco Budsy bottle. Let's double click on 500 degrees. Here we go. 500. It's almost ready. It flashes, and then it gives you a solid once it's ready. Very cool device. So instead of holding the shh, I'm holding the wand like a remote control, waiting for it to heat up to the temperature I want. It's going to be close. Here we go. It's going to be instantaneous, actually, is what it's going to be. Get that carb cap on. Cheers, everybody. Nope, not there yet. Hold on. Oh, now it's getting there. It's getting warm. I feel it. Cheers. Wow. Great bong and a great dab device. This thing sizzles. I'm touching the side. It's not even hot. Seniors, the wand, very safe, but you gotta have both hands to be able to use it. What a great hit. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Set those boundaries. Enjoy life. Have a great day.